Ipchilidoc. Bonjour, bienvenue, hello, and welcome once again to the Pictou County Wellness Center for game number 3 of the day here at the Maritime Major Female Hockey League preseason exhibition. This game featuring the Eastern Stars from Prince Edward Island and the newly named Greenfoot Capitals from the Halifax area. The starting goalies for the Stars live low, and for the Caps, I honestly have no clue. Let me just double check here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 16. For the Capitals, I don't think I got the names of either of their goalies. Their goalies are not wearing numbers either. So your guess is as good as mine as far as who the goalies are for the Capitals. If anybody knows, please send me a message through Twitter or what used to be known as Twitter, at PetterPC_sports. That's PETTERPC_sports. Or through Facebook. Go to Facebook.com, search for Petter Sports and Streaming, and the and is an ampersand. And let me know who the Halifax goalie, or who the Greenfoot Capitals goalies are. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I might be able to figure out who one of the Capitals goalies is, because they have 18 players listed on the sheet, and only 17 skaters. So one of the goalies might be there. Here's Claire Bourgeois with the puck for the Caps. It ends up with Gerard. Gerard moving ahead, gets it off the boards up to Beaton. Ava Beaton able to send it down low. Normally, prior to a game, I do also include the fact that the Pictou County Wellness Center, as well as the entire region of Pictou County, and the entire area covered by the Maritime Major Female Hockey League, which includes all of Nova Scotia, Prince Edward Island, and New Brunswick, all lie within the ancestral unceded territory of Mi'kma'ki. Normally I get that done before puck drop, and so I do apologize for that, that I did not get the land acknowledgement in prior to the start of the game. But still trying to figure out who's who here on the Capitals. That is Johnson with the puck. She'll play it across, with the Caps wearing their green practice jerseys. Dolan trying to play the puck ahead. There's no numbers on the sleeve, so that makes it a little harder to tell who's who. Hasland, that's Johnson with the puck again. Hasland with the red gloves. Okay, if everybody helps me remember, Hasland has red gloves on. Gets it up to Asbridge. Asbridge dumps it down into the Eastern Star zone. Back to get it for the Stars is Fitzpatrick. Stars are the home team for this game. They played earlier today against the Northern Subway Selects. Lost that one by a score of 3-1. Are back out on the ice for their second game of the day. Doyle with the puck. She'll play it ahead. And that goes down the length of the ice right onto the goaltender. And again, we'll see if we can figure out who the goalie is by process of elimination. Okay, I see 22. I see 4. There's a 6, a 1, a 9, a 17, a 19, a 22, a 27. There's 77 backing up. There's 5 out on the ice right now. That is Beaton with the puck. She'll bring it in across the line. Gets it to Gerard. Gerard with the shot. Save made by Lowe. Now the puck goes around to the far side. Pinching up from the line is DeRosier. Puck is played back to DeRosier again. It hops over her stick and it ends up coming out to center. Now Bush plays it off the wall. And if I'm getting any names wrong as well, I'm doing the best I can with a game sheet that was quite difficult to read, so I'm doing what I can with what I got here. Here comes Driscoll with the puck. And again, send me any Any names that I get wrong, please do send me corrections, again, either through Facebook or through what we used to know as Twitter. There's Hasland with the puck. She'll bring it in across the line. Has it knocked off her stick. Chasson gets it back out to center. Picked up in neutral ice by Asbridge. She'll play it across. Now backing up, Bourgeois. She had the puck roll away from her, but Dolan was able to get it. Dolan able to move it ahead now for Asbridge, who gets it down into the Stars zone and rolls all the way in onto Lowe, and Lowe covers up and hangs on for a face-off with 5:04 gone here in period number 1. All right, so there's 2. I've seen 10. Pretty sure I've seen, there's 11, Wilkie. There's 12, that's Kennedy. So McPhee and Darling, maybe? Wait, there's Darling there. So I'm thinking one of the goalies is Paige McPhee, which would make sense because Paige McPhee, if I remember from having seen her in the past, is a goalie. So Paige McPhee is one of the 2 goalies. Now, whether she's the goalie who's playing right now or not, I cannot say for sure. I think she is. But who the other goalie is, I don't know. There with the puck, that's Rothenberg. She has it stolen away from her. Pass intended for McKeegan goes a little bit behind her. That'll go down the length of the ice. That'll be an icing call against the Stars with 5:56 gone here in the first period. And I apologize for being a little bit distracted here in the early going. Again, trying to figure out who's who and what's going on and where I am and all those sorts of things. And of course, this Greenfoot Capitals team used to be known as the Halifax Western Capitals. Prior to that, they were known by even other names over the last few years. So a franchise that's gone through a couple of different iterations over the past few years. You go back far enough, they used to be known as Metro Boston Pizza. Way back a time or 2 ago. Darling had the puck knocked off her stick. Trying to work her way forward there is Kennedy, but getting the steal is Hunter, but Hunter took her player into the boards a little bit too much so in the process. And so with 6.5 minutes gone here in the first period, we'll get the first penalty of the game. It will go against the Eastern Stars. Taylor Hunter going off for body checking. And so we'll have our first power play of the game going the way of the Greenfoot Capitals. Face-off will be between Ella Driscoll of the Caps and that was Emily Lutley of the Stars who won that draw, and Stars able to force the Capitals all the way back deep into their own zone to start off this power play. Wilkie now trying to get some space. She lost control of the puck. Bush will come in and help out for the Caps. Make the pass ahead to Beaton. Beaton brings it in across the blue line. Drops it back to Bush. Bush with a shot. That gets through but gets deflected and goes wide. Now Driscoll jumps onto the puck for Halifax. Or they're not called Halifax. They're now just called the Greenfoot Capitals. So it's going to be a bit of a transition curve for me there to get that right. Now with the puck, there's Lutley. She'll dump it down into the Cap zone. Back to get it is Rothenberg. I believe that's 27 Rothenberg, or is that, no, that's 77. My apologies, DeRosier. DeRosier nearly coughs up the puck. It comes over to the near side wall. Bourgeois has to get to it there. She'll play it ahead for Hasland. Hasland in across the blue line, gives it to Asbridge. Asbridge sets it over. There's a shot save made by Lowe. The shot taken there by Sparks. And Lowe makes the save and hangs on with 46 seconds left in the penalty. 7:16 left to go here in the first period. If you're just tuning in for the first time today, we're playing 3 15-minute periods with the flood after the second, and then another flood after the end of the game prior to the start of our next game. So that is our format for today. as the Capitals get possession. Still 34 seconds left in the power play. DeRosier tried to play it down low. That was broken up by Larkin. And the Caps have to come back out and regroup and get it back into the zone, but it's turned over again and launched down the ice, this time by, that was Whalen who got that puck down the ice. Now the Caps back in their own zone. Puck played ahead. Up intended for Sparks. That pass broken up, and now having to go back and get it is Dolan. Dolan will play it across, and the Caps try to work their way back up the other side. Now pass near side intended for Darling. Darling got taken off of the puck by Whalen. And the pass ahead from Hunter as she's back out there on the ice. That ended up missing everybody and going all the way down for an icing call with 6:16 left to go here in the first period, as the Greenfoot Capitals lead on the shot clock 5-1. So the name change reflecting the partnership between Greenfoot Energy Solutions and the team that was formerly known as the Halifax Western Capitals. Puck goes all the way in, and the goalie, who again, I believe that's Paige McPhee. And like I said, if anybody knows for sure whether that is Paige McPhee or the other goalie is Paige McPhee, please do let me know. Right now with the puck, there's Kennedy. Here comes Kennedy working her way in. Kennedy with a shot, and getting just a piece of it is low. Now with the puck, there is Gerard. Gerard sends it down off the end boards, picked up by Beaton. Beaton trying to create some space. Beaton gets it in front, but then ends up going just past Driscoll. Now back down into the corner. Beaton on the puck again, back to Driscoll. Driscoll looking for space. Can't find any, and the Stars are able to work the puck out to center. With the puck now, Bush. She has it taken away from her. Trying to get onto it is McKeegan. She couldn't quite find the handle. And now it's picked up by Gerard for the Caps. Gerard sends it across, intended for Beaton. That pass just a little bit out of her reach, and now Larkin will pick up for the Stars. Larkin uses the wall to get it ahead for McKeegan. McKeegan gets tripped up as she's working along the boards. But the Stars able to maintain possession. It's played around to the near side for Dingwall. Dingwall working it ahead. And out come the Stars. Here comes Gordon with the puck. Gordon gets it across, intended for McKeegan, but good job on the back check by Hasland to break that up. Now Dingwall holds it in at the line, but Hasland getting back on the puck. She'll get it out to center, play it over to Sparks. Under 4.5 minutes left to go here, first period. Pass intended to be back for Hasland, but it was broken up nicely by Dingwall. She gets it to the line and out. Now coming out with it, here is Baker, but the pass from Baker to Chasson ends up with an offside against the Stars with 4:15 left to go here in the first period. And apparently we've got viewers watching from all over the region, but also watching from as close as the parking lot here at the Pictou County Wellness Center. I want to send a shout out to Valerie, Ellie Mullins' grandmother, who's apparently watching from out in the parking lot. Valerie, thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate it, and I appreciate the kind words as well. I got the message how much you're enjoying the broadcast, and I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much for tuning in. As Chasson gets the puck out to center. Knocked down there by Wilkie. She'll play it across the near side for Bourgeois. Bourgeois plays it ahead. That goes off a stick and up into the netting. And the Stars will make a line change, and Ellie Mullins coming out onto the ice, Valerie's granddaughter, wearing number 98 for the Eastern Stars. Right winger has the puck, plays it back to her defender, and then the pass ahead to Lee, but then Lee couldn't quite get it back to Mullins. Now battle along the near side wall. 5 players in there, Mullins in, along with Chapman for the Stars. In amongst the Capitals players includes Gerard and Driscoll, among others. Now the puck played around to the far side. Puck comes free. Driscoll able to get down to it there. Driscoll tries the wraparound. Lowe gets a piece of that puck, and it ends up with Beaton. She plays it back to the near corner for Driscoll. Driscoll still on it. Battling there, trying to bring the puck out to the front to get a shot away. It ends up in her feet. Not able to find it was Gerard, but now the Stars get possession, and Mullins comes out with it. She plays it across for Lee. Lee coming in, gets the shot away, and the save made by, again, I believe that's McPhee. If anybody knows for sure, please do tell me. As we've got, not quite sure what the issue was there, but our officials over to have a quick chat with Billy over in the timekeeper's booth. Under 3.5 minutes left to go here, first period. Stars and Capitals still looking for the first goal of this game. This Maritime Major Female Hockey League preseason action. As they battle down below the goal line, 4 players in there. McKeegan in amongst those for the Stars. It comes out to Hasland. Hasland gets the pass across. Now a return pass for Hasland. It bounces off of her stick. She's able to chase the puck down. Takes a bump there from McDonald. Now in behind the net, Hasland gets it back, throws it to the front of the net, but that'll be cleared away by McDonald. McDonald goes to chase it down, plays it across to the far side, and working her way forward, that is Doyle. Doyle able to get the puck all the way down into the deep into the Capital zone. It's turned over there. Bush gets it around to Rothenberg. Rothenberg plays it ahead to Asbridge. Asbridge able to clear the zone, then Rothenberg picks up and continues her way ahead. Rothenberg gets the shot away as she had Whalen all over her. Now the puck goes down low, picked up by Doyle to Chasson. That's turned over to Darling. Darling can't get a shot away. Now she does. It goes just wide. Whalen picks up the puck below the goal line. Played it around, tried to get it to Chasson. Chasson ends up running into the player who was marking her. Bush with the puck at the line. There's a shot that goes wide, comes off the end boards. Back for Bush again. Bush skates it to the wall, now down into the corner. Sends it around behind the net. I believe that hopped over the stick of Kennedy. The jersey tucked in the back. Hard to tell the number there. I think it might have been a 12, though. Now they continue to battle in the corner with 1:22 left to go here in the first period. Puck goes behind the net. Whalen will play it around to the far side for Chasson. And Chasson able to get it out to center. Capitals pick up there. Played to the near side for Johnson. Johnson, though, ends up coughing it up to Gordon. Gordon to the front of the net. But that'll be cleared away from the front by, I want to say that was Beaton. Yes, it was. And Beaton able to get it across to the far side for Driscoll. Driscoll rings it around the boards. Beaton going in after it, but getting there just ahead of her was, I want to say that was Mullins. It was indeed. No, sorry, that was 68, not 98. Larkin. And now the puck comes back out to center again. DeRosier there with it. 35 seconds left to go in the first period. Larkin plays it across. Off the boards and out to center as Lutley got it out. Now Larkin back on it again. Plays it across to Whalen. Whalen gets it ahead. Nice little one-touch pass for Lutley. Lutley comes in, gets a shot away. Blocker save made by the Capital goaltender. And the Caps come out as Wilkie runs in, gets run into by one of the Stars players, and we're going to get a penalty against the Stars, and it'll come right at the zeros at the end of the period, and it's going to be Emily Lutley who goes off for body checking, so the Capitals will get their second power play of the game. Caps outshoot the Stars 6-1 in that first period, but neither team with a goal through the opening 15 minutes of play. For the Caps, this the first of their 2 games on the day. They'll be taking on their fellow metro area rivals, the Actions Benefits Penguins, in the 5:30 game later today. For the Stars, as mentioned, they played their first game of the day earlier today. They'll be taking on, or they took on, the Northern Subway Selects in the opening game of the day back at 11 a.m. And if you missed that game, you are able to rewind and rewatch at any point while the game is on the AO Live website. You can go back and forth as many times as you want between live and back as far as you would like. But all of the games from today will get posted onto YouTube as well. It won't happen until after all of the games are done, because it takes a little bit of time to get them up and processed and whatnot. But all 5 of today's games will go onto YouTube on the AO Live channel, and they will all be posted the same way. They will have MMFHL Preseason. So the title of the videos for each of the games will be MMFHL Preseason, September 4th, 2023, and then the names of the 2 teams in the game. So Stars versus Selects, or in this case, Stars versus Capitals. Whatever the case may be. As the puck is dumped down into the Capital zone, Caps on their second power play of the game because of that Emily Lutley body checking penalty that came right at the end of the first period. Caps 0 for 1 on the power play, obviously, since there's no score yet in the game. With it in the corner, there's Kennedy. Kennedy gives to Rothenberg. Rothenberg gets it back to the line for Wilkie. Wilkie plays it across. There's a shot. That goes wide, comes off the end boards. Picked up by Kennedy. Back to the line again for Wilkie. To Rothenberg. Rothenberg steps in, gets a shot. That gets blocked. Puck will head towards the far wall. Dingwall will get to it there. Dingwall plays it ahead. And Chapman gets it the rest of the way down the ice. Mullins going in on the forecheck. Back to get it was Wilkie. She'll play it ahead. Pass now for Driscoll, but that gets disrupted enough that it would have been an offside against the Caps, and that allows the Stars to once again fire the puck down the length of the ice. Gardner this time leading the forecheck, but the puck played around the wall for Driscoll. Here comes Driscoll into the Star zone. Just 13 seconds left in the power play. Across to the near side, Johnson steps in, gets the shot away. And Lowe able to make the save and hang on for a face-off. Just 9 seconds left in the penalty. And 1:51 gone here in the second period, excuse me. Off of the face-off. Stars get possession, and they'll launch it down the length of the ice. That should pretty much do it for the power play. As going back to get the puck there, I believe that's Dolan. As we are back to 5-on-5, Dolan was getting pressured there. Coming over to help out was Driscoll. Driscoll moves the puck ahead. She gets tied up there with Doyle right in front of the Stars bench. Battle in front of the Stars bench continues as they... And finally the referee says enough is enough and just blows the play down. And we'll have the face-off just outside the Capital blue line with 2:24 gone here in the second period. Still looking for the first goal of this game between the Capitals and the Stars. Off of the face-off. Gordon tries to push the puck ahead for the Stars. She ended up losing control of it. Sparks goes back to get it for the Caps. Sparks, lead pass ahead for Hasland. Hasland has a player coming with her. Hasland elects to shoot, and the save made there by Lowe. Now played around to the near side. Picked up by Baker. She gets it ahead a little bit beyond Chasson. Not able to clear the zone as hustling to get to it was Asbridge, who plays it back down low. Picked up there by Fitzpatrick. She'll play it ahead to Chasson. Chasson uses the wall, gets it just over the head of Dolan and out. And now coming up with it, here's Baker. Baker to the front of the net. There's a chance, and what a big save made by the goalie again. I think it's McPhee. Whichever goalie it is, whether it's Paige McPhee or the other unnamed goalie, it was a great save to keep it a scoreless game here with 3:09 gone in the second period. Off of the draw, Stars get possession. Here's Whalen with the puck. She'll play it down the boards for Lawler. Lawler not able to maintain control as Kennedy comes in and picks up. She'll give it to Rothenberg. Rothenberg taking a look, or sorry, that was 77, DeRosier, not 27, Rothenberg, excuse me. Now DeRosier again looking to clear, but Whalen knocks that down. Backhand shot attempted by Lutley, that gets blocked. Lutley gets the puck back, can't get another shot through. Now it'll be picked up by Lee. Lee plays it back to the line for Whalen. Whalen comes near side with it for McDonald. McDonald with a shot. That gets deflected, ends up in the far corner, working its way all the way up the wall. Whalen not able to get on the puck, and now here comes Kennedy. Kennedy, nice play there by McDonald to take Kennedy off the puck, and now coming the other way, here's Lawler. She'll send it into the end boards. Lawler gets tied up there with Bush, and we're going to get a penalty against Bush for slashing. And so with 10:54 to go here in the second period, we'll get the first power play of the game for the Stars. First power play of the game for the Stars, as the Capitals will go to the box for the first time. Izzy Bush going off for slashing. There we go. So with 4:06 gone here in the second period, Eastern Stars on their first power play of the game. They went, what did they go? 0 for 1 on the power play in the game earlier today against the Selects. Good opportunity there, but another nice save again. I believe that is McPhee who's in the net right now. Here's Whalen with the puck. She'll play it back to the line for Chapman after Whalen and Chapman switch spots. Now back down to Whalen. Up for Chapman. There's a shot, and McPhee will glove that down and hang on for another face-off. 1:40 left to go in the penalty. 10:34 remaining here in the second period. And just a reminder that Petter Sports and Streaming through Atlantic Hockey Online, part of AO Live, will be your home for all Northern Subway Selects home games this season. All 16 of them, as the league going to a 32-game schedule this year. Each team will play each of the other 8 teams in the league 4 times, twice at home, twice on the road. Puck cleared down the length of the ice. Back to get it is Larkin. Larkin getting tied up there by Driscoll. Larkin gets the pass over to Chapman. Ahead for Chasson. And Chasson able to get it up to Mullins. Here comes Mullins working her way down the right wing side. Mullins takes it behind the net, comes out the left wing corner. Comes out in front, gets a shot away and puts it just off the outside of the net. Now her stick tied up there in the midsection of Dolan. There's a shot from the line by Dingwall. Comes back to Mullins. She shoots and scores! Valerie's granddaughter gets the power play goal at 5:16 of the second period. Ella Mullins with the goal puts the Stars out in front. It's a 1-0 lead. And for Mullins, that's her second goal of the day, as she scored a goal with 5 seconds left in the game against the Selects. Dingwall gets the assist, and it turns out to be the only assist on that goal. So Ella Mullins, her second goal of the day, gives the Stars a 1-0 lead. She scored the only goal that the Stars had in their game against the Northern Subway Selects earlier, and she scores the first goal of this one. As there's an offside against the Caps, is a little bit of a miscommunication trying to come in to the zone. 9:19 left to go here in period number 2, with the Stars leading it 1-0. The Eastern Stars, of course, the defending Prince Edward Island champions at the U18 major level. For those new to the Maritime Major Female Hockey League, 9 teams in the circuit, 4 from Nova Scotia, 3 from New Brunswick, 2 from Prince Edward Island. And the league champion is based just on regular season results, and then they split into their respective provinces for playoffs. In Nova Scotia, it goes 1 versus 4, 2 versus 3 in the semifinals, and then the winners of each semifinal goes on to play in the championship series. For PEI, since there's just the 2 teams, the Eastern Stars take on the Western. Last year it was Western Wind, I believe, and this year I think it's going under a different name. But it's East versus West, and the winner will be the PEI champion. That's a best-of-7 series. And then for New Brunswick, they've used a few different formats over the years. And what I think they're going to stick with is 2 plays 3 in a semifinal, and then the winner plays 1 in a championship series. Here with the puck now is Bourgeois for the Capitals. Bourgeois working her way in. She gets held up, and that's going to be an interference call, or is it going to be body checking? No, it's going to be interference. So with 8:19 left to go here in the second period, the Capitals will get their 3rd power play of the game. This one's going to go against Fitzpatrick for that interference call. And of course, with this being preseason hockey, you never want to take penalties necessarily if you can avoid taking them, but with it being preseason hockey, this is a good chance to work on your penalty kill, work on your power play if you're the Capitals. As the Stars, good start to their penalty kill there. Baker able to get the puck down the ice. Forechecking hard is McKeegan. And the Caps have to start from deep in their own zone. Here they come again. Bringing the puck across is Rothenberg. She'll take it down into the corner. Rothenberg gets tied up in the corner there as the clock continues to run. 1:25 and counting left to go in the power play. Stars get possession but not able to clear the zone, as that was McKeegan trying to clear. Now there's a shot and Lowe makes the save, and she'll hang on for a face-off. For Liv Lowe, that's her 8th shot faced so far here this afternoon, as we're 2 seconds shy of the midway point of this hockey game. Draw one by the Caps, played back to the line. Bush ends up losing the puck. Now here comes a chance for Gordon. Gordon coming in alone. Gordon gets the shot away, and a big save made there by McPhee. Now back to the line. There's a shot from the point by Larkin. That goes off a body and then sits at the side of the net. Wraparound attempt. There's a loose puck, and finding it is Cassie Gordon. Cassie Gordon on the back door finds the loose puck and had a wide open cage to work with. And all she had to do was just pop the puck into the net, and there she does for a 2-0 lead for the Eastern Stars. And we'll see a goaltender change for the Capitals, not because of the 2 goals given up, but just because we're at the midway point of the game. But for the Stars, it is a special teams Lutley gets the lone assist on that goal. So it's Cassie Gordon with the goal, Emily Lutley the assist. Short-handed at 7:50 of the second period. And now the Stars with 1 on the power play and 1 short-handed have a 2-0 lead, and that's going to be an offside against the Capitals as the pass back to the point ended up coming out just over the line before it was brought back in. So a big special teams performance for the Stars, here in this second period. A shorty and a power play goal gives them that 2-0 lead. Draw one by Kennedy. As there's 8 seconds left in the power play, puck brought in across the line. Darling had it knocked off her stick. Here's DeRosier with it now. We're back to 5-on-5. Near side comes down to Kennedy. Kennedy has it taken from her. Gets to the line, held in there by Dolan. And now out to center. Chasson deflects the puck the rest of the way down the ice. Dolan back to get it. Not hard enough for an icing as we near 6 minutes left to go here in the second period. 2-0 for the Stars. Stepping in, getting a shot away there was Hunter. Now losing her footing there, coming around from behind the net was Kennedy. Dingwall with the puck out in neutral ice. She plays it across the near side for Hunter. Hunter will send it in deep. Going in after it hard there on the forecheck was Chapman. Not able to create the turnover, however. And the Caps get the puck, and they are able to get it to the line, but not out. Just held in. Now DeRosier, being watched by Dingwall, plays it off the boards. It'll be picked up by Darling, sorry. Lost my brain there for a second. Gotta hate it when the brain goes to the Bahamas and leaves the body behind. Dingwall holds it in at the line. Now played down low. I believe that's Dolan. Hard to tell if that's a 10 or a 19. It must be 19 because I see 10 on the bench. So that is Dolan there. Battling in the corner. 4 players in the battle. Now a 5th one comes in. Now a 6th one comes in. And with at least one player knocked down onto the ice, the referee blows it down to make sure that there's no injuries or anything. And with 4:45 left to go here in the second period, we'll have a face-off deep in the Greenfoot Capital zone. And speaking of Greenfoot, I want to thank Greenfoot Energy for stepping up as Greenfoot Energy Solutions. Want to give the full proper name. Stepping up as a major sponsor, major partner with the team. That as that one goes off of low, and now it comes off of the top of the net. Went off of low, rolled across the top of the net, then got knocked off. As a bit of a dangerous play there, but Lowe able to get some help when she needs it. And then finally makes the save and hangs on for a face-off with exactly 4 minutes and 20 seconds left to go here in the second period. Insert your own joke here about the fact that it was 4:20 on the clock when it stopped, and it was weird stuff going on. Battle in the corner. Coming out with the puck is Driscoll. She'll play it back to the line for Bush. That wasn't Bush, that was Wilkie. Now the puck comes off the inboards right to the front of the net. There's a chance. Puck still loose as Lowe thought that Doyle was going to clear it away, but Doyle kind of left, couldn't find it. Wasn't that she left it, Doyle couldn't quite find it. And it nearly turned disastrous for the Stars, but fortunately for them, they were able to clear it down into the corner. Now Driscoll coming away with it out of that battle. Under 3.5 left to go here, second period. Stars end up with the puck, and coming out with it, here's Gardner. But not sure whether it was McInnes or it was McKeegan, but one of the two of them was in just a step ahead of the play. And we'll get an offside against the Eastern Stars with 3:20 left to go here in the second period. In to take the face-off, Baker against, couldn't quite catch the number. Now I see it, Sparks, who took that draw for the Caps. Sparks able to win the draw. It goes back deep into their own zone. Bush getting tied up below the net, but Bush able to work her way free. Tries to get a pass ahead intended for Asbridge, but that was broken up nicely there as stepping in was Whalen. And the Stars keep the pressure on here with under 3 minutes left to go, second period. Attempted clear, gets knocked down by Chasson, but Sparks stays with it and is able to bring the puck out to center. She ends up taking a bump from Whalen. Whalen gets the puck and just gets it out across the line. Good hustle there by the Capital player to try and get to that puck before it left the zone. I want to say that it was Bush. Waiting to see if I can see the number there as she comes onto the bench. Yes, it was Bush who nearly got to that puck in time to prevent the offside, but it ended up coming just out. And now a shot, and what a shot right off the top of the bottom of the bar by Rothenberg, excuse me. And with 2:39 remaining in the second period, the Greenfoot Capitals have pulled it back to within one. Rothenberg goes bar down and closes the gap. The shot from just outside the blue line just gets by low, but goes high. Yeah, I know that's a bad pun. Those of you who have not watched a lot of the broadcasts on Petter Sports and Streaming, you will quickly come to realize that as a dad, I do make dad jokes during the broadcasts. You are forewarned. As we await the announcement of the Rothenberg goal to see if there are any assists. I don't think there would be. Meanwhile, here's Dingwall with the puck. She ends up losing her footing, and that allows for a chance. And the puck goes off the skate of Driscoll as the pass from Darling ended up not quite connecting. Dingwall lost her footing, and the Caps got a chance as a result. Now coming the other way, here's Lee. She can't get a shot away, as a good job on the back check by Sarah Bush. Should mention that there are two players with the surname Bush. I didn't notice that before. Sarah Bush has the puck right now. She cuts the middle, gets a shot away, the save made. And Lowe will hang on for a faceoff. There's Izzy Bush, the defender, who is wearing 71, and there's Sarah Bush, the forward, who wears number 5. And if anybody knows whether the two of them are related or if it's just a coincidence, again, send me that information. Go to X, what used to be known as Twitter, for those of you who are not sure what that's about, and look for Petter PC _sports. That's PETTER PC _ sports, and send me a message to let me know if the Bushes are related. Actually, both Bushes are playing defense now, and they're out there as a defensive pair together. Are they sisters? Are they cousins? Or is it just a coincidence? And there's Izzy Bush, excuse me, stepping up, delivering a big hit on Mullins. And Mullins was a little slow to get back to her feet, but she does get up and get back to the bench. We're under a minute left to go. And now we got some rough stuff between Izzy Bush and it was Taylor Hunter who got their gloves into each other's faces there for a moment. As this game getting a little bit of nastiness to it. And now we get an offside against the Stars with 43.5 seconds left to go here in this second period. And maybe the best thing for this game is the fact that it's going to be a full intermission coming up in 43.5 seconds. Give players a little bit of time to cool their heads a little bit as it got a little feisty there. I got nothing wrong with a good physical game and you know, hits being delivered within the rules. But when it comes to the female hockey, there's a chance for Sparks, and what a save by Lowe. Sparks comes in, gets a nice redirect off the pass from, I want to say it was Rothenberg who fired that pass from the boards. But Liv Lowe doing a great job staying with it and making a beautiful save on a great opportunity. 22 seconds left to go in the period. Pass back to the line, intended for Johnson, gets broken up by Chasson. She's able to get it out. Now here comes a chance. Gardner getting a step. Gardner coming in. Gardner, what a move by Gardner as she finishes it off and scores with 10.3 seconds left on the clock. Emily Gardner, we may see an assist on that goal going to Clara Chasson. We'll have to wait and see. I'm going to put it on my sheet that Chasson has an assist, as she was able to create the chance for Gardner. Gardner wisely using, it was Renee Chapman not Chapman, it was Caitlin McInnes that she was using as a decoy. Didn't end up making the pass. Stayed with the puck herself and tucked it nicely past the the Greenfoot Capitals goaltender to make it a 3-1 lead. Now there's just 1.9 seconds left. And off of this draw, that will do it for period number 2. Shots on goal in the second period, 11-7 for the Capitals. 2-period total is 17-8, but the score at the end of 2 periods of play is Eastern Stars 3, Greenfoot Capitals 1. You are watching Maritime Major Female Hockey League preseason action from the Pictou County Wellness Center here on Petter Sports and Streaming through Atlantic Hockey Online, part of AO Live. Welcome back as we get ready for the start of the third period here between the Green Feet Capitals. Let me make sure I got that right. Greenfoot Capitals and the Eastern Stars of Eastern Prince Edward Island. 3-1 in favor of the Stars after the opening two periods. As we get ready for the third, teams making their way back out to the ice. Don't forget, still two more games left to go here today. Coming up at the conclusion of this one, we'll have our next game, which will include the host team for today's event, the Northern Subway Selects, taking on the Cape Breton Lynx. And then we'll have the all-metro area battle between the Greenfoot Capitals and the Actions Benefit Penguins. And that one scheduled for a 5 o'clock start. So 3:30 for the Penguins, or 3:30 for the Lynx and the Selects, and then 5 o'clock for the Caps and the Penguins. As we got the two teams. Can the officials get a delay of game penalty for coming out late? No, I know. There they are. With 9 seconds to spare, our officials get out onto the ice. All right, here we go. 15 minutes back up on the clock for this third period. As we get ready to go here. Caps playing from behind here in this one, trailing by a score of 3-1. As we get ready for the start of the period. And there's the draw. Third period is underway. Puck finally gathered up by Kennedy. She gets it into the Star zone, back to pick up Whalen, plays it off the end boards, just a little bit out of the reach of Larkin. But now the Stars are able to come out with it. Turned over in neutral ice. Looking to get the puck back in deep was Rothenberg, but she couldn't. And now getting the puck and coming ahead is McKeegan for the Stars. Sophie McKeegan down into the corner. She gets taken into the wall by Bush, that being Sarah Bush. And now the puck comes up to the line, and Kennedy will bring it out to center. Kennedy sends it off the end boards, chases it down herself, plays it back behind the net. Whalen will get to it just ahead of Rothenberg and Darling, and it comes around to the near side for Gordon. Her pass ahead, broken up at the line by DeRosier. Now DeRosier steps in, fires from the face-off dot. That goes off of the glove of Lowe and into the end boards. Now across for Chasson. She'll get it out to center. That pass just out of the reach. Or not a pass, but it ends up going just past Bourgeois. Bourgeois will take it all the way back down low. Play it off the near side. Ava Beaton trying to get it ahead. It ends up coming back to Beaton. Now she's able to get it up to Gerard. And Gerard will come out through center, in across the blue line. Back to Beaton. Beaton with a shot. And getting her stick in the way of that one was Hunter, taking quite a bit off of it before it rolls in harmlessly onto Lowe, and Lowe covers up and hangs on with 1:28 gone here in the third period. After today, our next broadcast on Petter Sports and Streaming will be Friday night. Will be Saturday night, September 9th, when the Cole Harbour Wolfpack come to the Pictou County Wellness Center for a preseason game against the Weeks Majors. There's a shot that goes off the side of the net. Our next game for the Northern Subway Selects won't be until next month. They don't play their regular season home opener until next month, October 7th. They'll host the Cape Breton Lynx on both the 7th and 8th of October, and we'll have those games from Hector Arena. As with the puck right now, there is Gerard. She takes a bit of a bump. In there to help out as well as Sparks. She'll come away with it for the Caps. Sparks taking it to the high slot, then gives over to Hasland. Hasland has it taken from her by Dingwall. Battle in the corner now, a player down on her knees. Hasland will get the puck and come away with it. Trying to change directions, but ends up skating right into Chapman, who was checking her. Now the puck comes to the line. Dolan holds it in there. Plays it back down the boards. And bringing it out to center and firing it down the ice. I believe that was Hunter. Yes, it was, and that's going to be an icing call against the Stars. With 2:46 gone here in the third period. Again, our next game here coming up at scheduled for 3:30, but we're running about, I don't know, 10 to 15 minutes behind schedule. Not too bad considering you're playing 5 games pretty much back to back to back. To be only 15 minutes off schedule is pretty good overall, I would say. As the puck goes down into the Capital zone, Wilkie back to get it. Takes it around from behind her own net. Wilkie then loses her footing, but was able to get the puck over to Dolan. Dolan gets it ahead to Hasland. Hasland finds Asbridge, who brings in across the Stars blue line. Sparks ends up running into Darling, and that's going to be a penalty against the Caps. Or again, the penalty is against Sparks, excuse me. And that's a bit of bad luck for Sparks, as it seemed to me like Sparks just stood her ground and didn't really do anything to cause any sort of a trip or whatnot. And the other player just ended up basically tripping herself. But again, that's just my perspective from up here. The official down there at ice level had a much better view of it than I did, so I will defer to her judgment. But the Capitals go shorthanded for the second time in this game. The Stars are 1 for 1 on the power play. Stars have also got a... Oops. Hope if I put that on the right spot. The Capitals 0 for 3 on the power play. They've also given up a shorthanded goal, and so special teams really are the story of this game to this point, with a 2-goal margin and 2 special teams goals scored by the Stars. Here with the puck now is McInnes. She'll play it back to the line for Fitzpatrick. Right back down, out of the reach of McInnes. Also down there was Gardner. Now it comes up past Gardner, up to the line. Fitzpatrick not able to hold it onside, and the Stars have to back out. Pass across for Doyle. Doyle was losing her angle to try and get into the zone, so she'll now play it back across to Fitzpatrick again, as we got a water bottle out in the middle of the ice there. And as one of the Capital defenders comes off on a change, she's able to play that water bottle back into the bench with her. Nicely done there. I didn't catch which player it was, but whoever it was, a great play. Here's Gordon bringing the puck in now for the Stars. 30 seconds left in the power play. Pass intended for Lee, but that's broken up by Driscoll as the 2 number 4s went against each other there. Now here's Whalen, able to keep the puck away from Beaton. Played out to center. Picked up by Sarah Bush. She'll dump it back in deep. And with just 5 seconds left on the power play, looks like the Stars will not go to 2 for 2 on the power play. We are back to 5-on-5. As they play along the near side wall. Whalen gets the puck to Chapman. Chapman tried to return it to Whalen, but that was broken up. And now out come the Capitals. Here's Sparks with the puck. She'll bring it in across the blue line. Sparks trying to work her way there against McDonald. McDonald and Sparks tie up along the end boards. Coming in to help out is, I believe that was Baker, who got the puck out. Now back in their own zone for the Caps. Bourgeois plays it ahead. With it is Chapman in across the blue line. Chapman coming in, steps up, gets a shot away, and that goes off of a stick and then over the glass, and we'll get a stoppage here with 8:47 remaining in the third period. As mentioned, the all 16 of the home games for the Northern Subway Selects will be on Petter Sports and Streaming this year. The two games that the Eastern Stars will be playing in Pictou County at the Hector Arena Saturday, November 25th and Sunday, November 26th. We'll have both of those games from over at Hector Arena. There's a shot, save, rebound, they score! Liv Lowe made the initial save, but the kick save that she made went right onto the shin of a Capitals player, and then it went off of that shin and into the net, and there was no directing about it. And it looks like it was Haley Darling who was the recipient of that good fortune. And I think they're having issues with the sound system here in the building because Billy is not announcing any of these goals. Not quite sure what is going on with Billy there with the sound system, but as we got sticks and gloves and, or not gloves, but sticks and pucks all over, and now we got a slashing penalty. And it's going to go against, looks like Rothenberg. So with 8:14 left, the Stars will get their third power play of this game. Fourth power play of the day. They are 1 for 3 after being 1 for 2 in this game and 0 for 1 so far, or 0 for 1 they went in the game against the Northern Subway Selects. Puck fired around the boards. Not quite able to hold it in was Hunter, but she chases it down, plays it over to Fitzpatrick. Now it comes in across the line. Chasson not quite able to get to it. It comes back out, and Fitzpatrick on it again. Plays it across to Hunter. Hunter will carry it across the line, has it knocked off her stick by Gerard. Gerard not able to clear the zone as they battle along the wall. Now Hunter trying to get a pass through. That gets knocked down by Beaton and goes out to center. Pass back to the line for Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick taking a look. Now she fires a shot. It goes off the leg of Beaton and into the corner. Hunter goes down to get it there. Hunter tried to send it behind the net, but it was knocked down by Johnson. Now it does come behind the net. Played into the near side corner. Chasson gets there right around the same time as Wilkie does. Puck played up the wall. Fitzpatrick will send it back down. Wilkie gets to it and sends it out. Whoop. As the puck cleared all the way down, Hunter back to get it. She's got Gerard all over her. Now a pass broken up. Gerard gets the puck off the stick of Driscoll, and there's a shot. That goes wide. Now it comes up the boards and played ahead, and here comes Lee with the puck. Lee sets it up there for Lutley. Lutley couldn't get a shot through, and it's cleared down the ice with 30 seconds left in the penalty. 6:40 left to go here in the third period. Back with it is McDonald. She loses it to Hasland. Hasland trying to get to the front of the net, but saw her lane taken away there by Doyle. Now Doyle with the puck on the near side. She'll play it ahead for McInnes. McInnes can't clear the zone as it's held in by Bush, Izzy Bush, who gets a shot away, steered aside by Lowe. 4 seconds left in the penalty. And now we are back to 5-on-5 with 6:10 remaining here in the third period. Stars with a 1-goal lead. Puck cleared down the ice. Back to get it, Izzy Bush. She plays it ahead. It goes off of the skate of Darling. Now McKeegan. She can't do much with that. And bringing it ahead is Sarah Bush. Her pass goes off the skate of Darling, and that ends up resulting in an offside. We mentioned that the Stars are going to be in Pictou County to play their two games at the Northern Subway Selects on November 25th and 26th. For the Greenfoot Capitals, their two games at the Northern Subway Selects. One is going to be in October, Saturday, October 15th. And then their other trip up here is going to be, where is it going to be? Let me see. As the Stars score again while I'm trying to look up something. And it's now a 4-2 game with 5:26 left to go. And it looks like it is Reese Baker who's going to get that goal. Okay, where are they? And I'll have to double check that here. MMF. There's a shot that goes wide, comes off the end boards. Just over 5 minutes left to go here, third period. October 14th. Where is the other one? It's listed as a home game for the Selects, but it's actually being played down in Halifax at the St. Mary's University Daphne Center. The Selects will have a home game against the Capitals down in the city at St. Mary's University. So that's why I couldn't find the other trip that the Halifax, or that the Greenfoot Capitals were going to be making here, because they are only making one. So Petter Sports and Streaming will not have those two Northern Subway Selects home games, one against the Greenfoot Capitals, one against the Western Wind from Western PEI. Because those games are being played down in the city, I will not be able to make that trip down on September 22nd and September 24th. I don't think I will anyway. Yes, no, I won't be able to do that. So Petter Sports and Streaming will have 14 of the 16 home games for the Selects this year. Meanwhile, getting back to paying attention to what's going on in this game, we're down to under 4 minutes left to go, and the Stars lead it by 2. Despite being outshot 22-12 in this game, the Stars have been able to outscore the Caps 4-2 to this point. That puck played out to center, intended for Gerard. She's able to get it down into the Star zone. Now they battle in the corner. 3.5 left to go. Gerard trying to work the puck free. She does. She tries to play it back to the line, but nobody was there. No, there should not have been an offside even indicated anyway, and the puck didn't have enough steam on it to result in an offside. But if there had been an offside or an icing called, it would have been called in error, as it was played by Gerard trying to play it back to the line. Here's Driscoll bringing the puck ahead now. She has that knocked away from her. Following up on the play, there's Gerard with a shot, and able to steer that one aside was low. Played around to the far wall. Now out come the Stars. There's a pass nicely for McInnes. McInnes with a shot. That's steered aside. And Darling will pick up the puck and come the other way. Under 3 minutes left. Getting onto it there is Kennedy. Kennedy trying to cut towards the net. She loses. She gets tripped up, and she is down and in some discomfort. And she's quickly back to her feet. She'll be all right. Kennedy trying to cut to the middle of the ice. Looked like her feet just came out from underneath her. It didn't look to me like there was a stick getting into her skates or anything, and neither referee even indicating the possibility of a call. So with 2:33 remaining here in the third period, the face-off, because the stoppage was caused by a Capital player being down, the face-off had to come out to center ice. Now here are the Stars with the puck. Here's McInnes working her way ahead, has the puck knocked off her stick. Trying to go the other way with it was Wilkie, but she didn't get very far. Now it comes back to Sarah Bush. She'll work her way ahead, carrying it all the way in across the blue line. Bush had nobody up there with her, so when she went to make a pass towards the front of the net, Gordon for the Stars was the only one there to receive it. And now the Stars come out, and here's Gardner getting it down. Under 2 minutes left to go, and the puck is down in the Cap zone with the Caps trailing by 2. Around to the near side, picking up is Lee. She'll play it back to the line for Whalen. Whalen sends it across to the far side. Bourgeois will get to it there. Bourgeois plays it out to center. And we're going to get a tripping penalty against the Stars here with 1:30 left to go. And it looks like it's going to be Cassie Gordon going off. So not only do the Capitals need to score, but they'll need to score relatively quickly on this power play if they want to try and have a chance to close the 2-goal margin. There's a shot, and that one ends up going off of the crossbar. Lowe may have gotten a piece of it, but then you could hear the little clink of the puck hitting crossbar. 1:12 remaining. Driscoll gets the puck. She fires a shot. That gets deflected, goes wide of the net. Now Beaton trying to create some space. She'll send it down to Gerard. Gerard takes it behind the net, plays it around, and back to DeRosier. Back down again for Gerard. Gerard's shot. That gets blocked. Driscoll with it. Driscoll gets it back to Gerard. Under 45 seconds left to go. Now under 40 seconds. DeRosier back down to Gerard. Gerard can't get it centered, and the puck is cleared out down the ice. Hustling back to get on it there is Izzy Bush. She loses it. Here comes McDonald. McDonald with a shot. That goes into the end boards. Picking up once again is Izzy Bush. She'll play it ahead, under 20 seconds left. Now with the puck, here comes Kennedy. Kennedy gets bumped off the puck. Now we get some pushing and shoving between DeRosier and... which player was that for the Stars? And it looks like only the Stars player is going to take the penalty. And it's Emily Lutley who goes off for roughing. But with just 6 seconds left, the Eastern Stars will finish their day with a 1-1 record, it certainly appears. As Billy having a little bit of trouble getting the penalty put up onto the board there. There we go. Now we got it. And with just 6.5 seconds left, there's a shot, save made. And we'll get one more stoppage with 2.7 seconds left to go. And that will do it as the Eastern Stars get the victory 4-2 over the Greenfoot Capitals. Stars finish their day with a win and a loss. The Capitals go to 0-1, but they will have another chance against the Actions Benefit Penguins coming up at 5:30. Or coming up at 5 o'clock, rather. At 3:30, we'll have the Cape Breton Lynx and the Northern Subway Selects. Until then, this is Michael Petter saying, may your skates always be sharp, may your shots always hit the top shelf. Thanks so much for watching. We'll be back with you in just a few minutes.